And we're back again. It's a brand new training season, 2022. And the last time I rode Samba was actually on Christmas Eve. And today is March 20th. So it's been almost 3 months since I've worked on the horses. I rode Prairie a few days before that. So we're getting back into the swing of things. One of the many things I want to try to accomplish this year is to get really nice canter departs from Samba on the lunge line and eventually get them under saddle as well. So I'm asking her to canter, and I've had to ask several times, and she's kind of struggling.
Good girl.
And she actually does a very nice little canter right there. Kind of on a big circle. We'll dial it in as we go.
And canter.
You can see that she's staying pretty calm.
Canter.
But I know that she's thinking about canter because her ears are pasted back.
Yeah, good girl. Yes, that was good. That was very good.
I kind of have to keep asking her a lot.
Canter.
I know she's thinking about cantering. I don't want her to think that she can simply ignore me.
Canter.
I would like to eventually get her to be a little more prompt in responding to me when I ask her for canter. But I know she's still
Canter.
trying to find her balance here a little bit.
Good girl. Oh, that was so good. You're such a smarty.
She does it very well a few
canter.
times here, and she also does it a few times with a lot of drama, where she practically jumps straight up in the air with all fours to get her legs straightened out into a canter rhythm.
Come on, let's get organized. Let's
So
go.
I guess she's still finding her way. And that was one of the little moments where she comes up off the ground with all fours.
Good
And again, she's
girl.
working very hard to try to canter here.
Canter.
I always have a dilemma in my mind. Do I keep asking for better and better? Or if she does it well once, do I just stop there? If I just stop there, how do we practice it if we only do this like once a day, you know? It's a dilemma. I never know how much is too much. I don't want to run her into the ground. I'm trying to make sure that I never pull on her. Oh, there's a big buck. With the lunge line.
Canter?
When she canters, because that would be
Yes, you
like a
canter.
punishment. And so I'm just letting the line go slack and letting her try to find her balance.
And canter. Canter.
Now I like the way she's settling down. She knows I'm going to ask her
Yeah,
again.
good girl. And canter.
She only canters a couple of steps, but they're the best 2 steps that she took all day.
Good girl. Yes.
Now I notice Samba has started doing something that she's never done before. And that is, when I get on her, she stands in one spot and doesn't walk away. Probably because I've been cantering her right before this. So she's kind of got the mindset of being a little more obedient and focused. But she has never stood still for me to find my stirrups before. By this point, she would already be halfway down the arena. So that is definitely a nice development. So what we're doing here is we're just plopping along at the walk. And we're going to practice a little bit of move out here. Yeah. Good girl. That was nice. And we're going to practice a few stops. In the coming year, I want to work on getting her to stop nicely with her head down, just like that, but also keep her feet square under her. There she took a few steps forward, and that was nice, but she did not square up. So we're going to work on that this year. And here we're just going to do a little change of direction. I only rode her for like 5 minutes on this day. This was after cantering, doing all that cantering earlier. So another thing I want to work on this year is getting better at transitions. Right now, she does not really do transitions in any kind of predictable way. She will trot if I ask her to trot. Just using my voice. But then she also trots if I ask her for move out at the walk. And if I ask her to walk from the trot, she usually just kind of uncertainly stops. So we need to kind of work out this language here. I notice her trot is getting better as we go. I'm still trying to get the feel of this since last year. Oh, I look so bouncy. She's a superstar, though. So we're trotting along, and I'm going to ask her to walk right here. And she does. Oh, she's kind of thinking about stopping. And now she kind of takes off again a little bit, and I'm halting her. And look at that. She just squared up her feet. That was good. Now, I haven't been able to do too much with poor old Prairie because he has come up lame. Apparently, he's got an abscess in his hind hoof. It feels a little warm. I've been giving him apples spiked with Previcox and soaking his foot in Epsom salts, and he's been a very good boy. He is getting better. It's been about a week that I've been doctoring him. I'm still not going to ride him until I'm thoroughly convinced that he's past any soreness and he's not in any kind of pain.
So good. Can we just walk? Good boy.
So he seems to be doing a lot
sure did
better.
that good.
He's cantering around in the pasture like nothing bothers him. And he seems a lot more bright and
Good
cheerful.
boy.
So I'm not going to get on him today. I'm just going to work him in hand a little bit. Make sure he's staying soft, putting his head down when I ask him to, and doing a little move out, little turn in, and just try to get him carrying himself in a super soft position.
Yeah.
I like the way he puts his head down, all the way down, when I'm standing with him.
Very good boy.
But
Yeah.
when we're actually walking, he usually lets his head pop up a little bit, like this. I mean, his neck will be kind of level, and it's not curved all the way down the way it is when he just stands still. So this is something that we're going to work on. He does do a nice stop, though, very promptly, just off my voice.
Yes.
Now, see how deep he puts his head? I would love it if he would kind of get that when he's walking.
Yes, good boy. Oh.
Now, if I put pressure on him, he will poke his nose out like that. But when he does that, I totally let go of the reins, and I don't give him anything to pull on. So I'm asking him to lower his head here.
Yeah, good. Yeah. No. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Poke that nose out now. Good boy. Get that nose in. Get that. Yes, good boy. And walk.
So we're walking on a circle to the left here,
No,
and
don't-
he
no,
really
don't do
thinks
that.
he's
Your
supposed
foot
to
is
be
still hurt.
trotting. He
It's too much for
keeps
you.
trying to trot, and I keep telling him, no, come back down. He's kind of cutting in on me and making a little tiny circle, the way he always does under saddle.
I know. You're being so good. Ooh. Good boy. That head down. Yes. A little more. A little more. There. Good boy. Good boy. Come this way. Don't poke that nose out. Come this way. Yes, good boy. You turn in. Come. Good boy. Oh my goodness. You are such a noodle.
And here, I ask him for a little move out as we go.
There,
You
good
can't
boy.
really see it too well, but he does great.
Good boy.
A little more move out there. Now here I'm asking him to bring in his nose,
Yes, good boy.
which he does. And he's got a
Yes.
much softer position here. And he stops very obediently just when I say ho. So he's doing good.
Good boy.